the
absolutely. But the thing is, Gavin, is if a band's working at home by themselves and they have a Pro Tools rig in the basement,
which every band should have.
Yeah, and one of the members who knows how to work it pretty well
always does.
You can end up saving, bringing it forth, and yeah, you can play it on acoustic, but the foundation has already been laid. It can really work out well.
Yeah, there's always, like every band I work with these days, there's one kid who's got the Pro Tools down. I hire them now. The drummer in Midway State is because of my drum editing. The singer of this band, Crown King, he does all the bass for me. These are guys in bands, and they come with these demos that are fantastic. They're still only 65%, but they're, or 70% if we're lucky. But no one had any tape machines in their house before. There was no 2-inch machines in someone's living room, but everyone has a laptop and a little M-Box or 002 or whatever. And Michael McCarty would tell you to only work on songwriting, and I would say that's first thing. But then also, like what Dan's saying, is put a lot of effort into the rest of it as well.
It's free. You don't have to have Gavin sitting there with the meter running, click, click.
No. And for me, I don't work on I don't really work on a. There's definitely the attention to detail in the budgets, but I work till it's done. I don't, if it's going to take, like, the song on the new Metric record, which I think is a single called Gimme Sympathy, and we did it 5 times. And why? Because it was right the first time, actually. But then we did it a second time as a country kind of thing, and then we did it as an ambient dance track, and then we put the ambient dance track and the country song together, and then we went and realized, it's got to. Who cares how long it takes? If, no one's waiting anxiously for your band's record. Like, they're not. No one cares until. So make it great. Take an extra 6 months. Like, it doesn't have to be today. Just make it great. If it's not great, then no one's going to want it anyway. No record comes with no CD has a sticker on it that says, "Oh, sorry, we only spent 20 grand." It doesn't. Like, we're competing against the latest $5 million U2 record and Coldplay and Slayer and whatever whatever you're doing. Like, if you play sitar, you're going up against Ravi Shankar records. You play cello, you're going up against Pablo Casals. Whatever it is that you do, you got to compete.
Well, a great pre-production story is that one band they handed in their pre-production demos, and I'm listening to it in the other room washing dishes or something, and all of a sudden the song comes on I never heard. I'd heard a lot of the songs on the band's called The Rest, and the record just came out, and there's a song, and it was all of a sudden, it's a 7-piece band, a la Arcade Fire, it's a big wall of sound, and all of a sudden the song comes on, and it's the singer on an acoustic, which I'd never really heard him perform that way. I was like, wait a minute, I walk into the other room, turn it up, a song called Drinking Again, and he wrote it and recorded it in the pre-production space the morning after a huge bender, and it was perfect. It was unbelievable. I got on the phone to him and went, "You know that song Drinking Again? Oh yeah. That I wrote that, I was hungover." It's like, yeah, whatever. I just thought I'd put it in there. I said, "Dude, it's done." It's like, "It's done?" "Yeah, it's done. We're putting that on the record as it is. Get me the recording of it when wherever you did it in, and we'll get it ready and we'll do it." And it came out. Paul Kohler from Silverstein heard it. He was a good friend of the singer, and goes, "That's my favorite song on the record." It's like, okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Indications.
Yeah, which means we shouldn't never, like, shouldn't have a job. We should make people just record acoustically. No,
1 out of 10.
I'm kidding. I have a similar experience. There's a song called "I Hate Everything About You," which is a 3 Days Grace song, which was really important for their career and mine. And the vocal is from the demo that we did one night at 3 in the morning at the EMI Publishing Studio. And he sang it 6 times and never got the same feeling. The acoustic guitars I played, because for whatever reason,
Did you play drums on that too?
Did not play the drums on that. No, I played the acoustic guitar, and we tried recording it again. I couldn't play it any better, or better meaning not technically better, but emotionally better. And so we used the vocal and the guitar from the demo. Oh, don't make a demo. Like, yes, you have, like, there's a songwriter friend of mine who says it's not about writing, it's about rewriting. Yes, you record stuff with the intention of it being a master at all times. Yes, you have to re-record stuff. That's a given. You have to edit your work, and you have to, try some other things, and sometimes the fabric of everything doesn't fit together. But go into it even at home, like again, think about it and learn as much as you possibly can to try and make it as good as you possibly can all the time.